Hail, it's 11 Universe, it's Xander, and welcome back to Fire Emblem Fates Revelation. Last time we started our new adventure here in Revelation, and this time we're going to head on in to... Oh. Whoa, this is different looking. Hey, we actually have challenges. Cool. I was actually worried about that. To Chapter 7. Unspeakable World. This is also my first time playing through a Fates game on this channel where I have the internet turned on, so we're going to see random stuff. Have you two considered what our next move will be? Nor and Hoshido are both against us. We don't have many friends right now. Seems like we should lay low for a little bit. Then, I know a place where no one will find us. We should be safe there.
Huh?
Really?
Truly.
Yes. And once we get there, I have much to tell you. Things I heard from my mother, and the truth about this world. This is the bottomless canyon where we lost Gunter. You don't mean for us to hide out here, do you?
Truly.
This is exactly what I mean. We'll jump into the canyon.
Please, wait.
Wait just a minute. If we jumped from here, we'll all die. No one will ever find us, that's for sure, but we'll be ghosts.
No need to worry.
Don't worry. You won't die if you jump. You have to trust me.
Azura.
You'll tell us more of what you know after we jump into the canyon, right?
Ah,
Yes, if that's what you wish.
understood.
Then we have no choice. Are you certain about this, milady?
Yes.
Everything will be fine. I trust Azura.
Thank you.
Corrin, I will go first and wait for you to follow.
All right.
I'll be right behind you. If my mistress is going, then I'll need to find the courage. I would give up my life if Lady commanded it, after all. It should be an easy thing to follow her anywhere, even... Nope. Is this the bottom of the canyon? That was a heck of a jump, but nothing seems to be broken.
Thank goodness.
I said you'd be alright, didn't I? Jacob, how do you feel?
Yes.
I'm fine, of course. I'm relieved to see Lady Corrin is unhurt as well. So where are we? This place looks like it's definitely seen better days.
Truly.
This is the Kingdom of Vala. It is responsible for the war between Hoshido and Nor. Responsible? How?
Let's go.
Follow me, both of you. If we linger here, we'll be spotted. We should be safe here. As I was saying, the throne of Vala is occupied by King Onkanos. Before his arrival, this land was a peaceful one. All was well until Onkanos killed our king and took the throne for himself. Once bountiful farmlands were devastated and replaced by wastelands and graveyards. He destroyed an entire kingdom for no reason at all?
I see.
Yes, and he isn't finished. He wished to lay waste to the entire world, first Vala, then Nor and Hoshido. Even now, he's the hidden influence that quietly forces Nor and Hoshido to fight. King Garen's invasion is the result of Onakanos' subtle
It
manipulations.
can't be.
That's horrible! But if that's true, then maybe we can stop this war by defeating Onakanos. We need to get back up above and explain this to everyone. If we can get Nor and Hoshido to work together with... I'm sorry, but you can't. You mustn't talk with Vala to anyone when you beyond its borders. If you do, you'll trigger a curse that will cause your body to dissolve and disappear. That's what's happened to my mother, to Aurette, the former queen of Vala.
Huh?
What? Your mother was a queen in Vala? Not Nor? Then that makes you...
Really?
Yes. I'm a Valite princess, the king that Anankos murdered. When he was my father.
No.
And you were forced to flee?
Ah.
Yes, but I wasn't able to tell anyone about this before. Because of that curse, even if I wanted to talk, I couldn't. I was trapped no matter how much I missed my parents. I had to keep it all bottled up inside. Until now.
Azura, listen.
Listen, Corin. I'm sorry to say this, but now that you've chosen this path, you'll know exactly what I've been feeling. No matter how much you want someone to understand what's happening, no matter how much you want to tell them the truth, you won't be able to tell them. You need to prepare yourself for that. I can't even express how painful it is to know the truth and not be able to say it.
Yeah.
Alright, I understand. What was that? There are enemies approaching. A rather large number of enemies. Corin, we'll need to deal with this threat before we can continue.
Understood.
Okay. Well, we only have the three of us. Wow, we could have had a fourth person already? Really? How? I mean, I guess we'll just... Oh, I guess, might as well.
Be careful.
Tread carefully. Our enemies may use the shadows to ambush us. Oh, God, what? Some paths are best not taken. We need to choose carefully. I'm so confused.
Thank you.
Oh, there we go. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. Oh, yay, arrange... Oh, shoot, I forgot to change this. Sorry. I did that an entire episode in Birthright, so... I'm not too surprised I did that. Okay, so what I'll do, let's use the auto just so Corin can increase her sword skill as well. I'm actually very interested because in both Conquest and Birthright, there were different classes Corin would become based on what she Master Sealed into in the game. So like in Conquest it was Nor Noble, in Birthright it's Hoshiden Noble. I wonder what it's going to be in Revelation, because she's not Nor Hoshiden in this game. Shoot. Azura, you just wait here, because we can't attack twice.
We won't give up. Let me...
Well, Jacob got a level up at least. There we go.
We got this.
Take him out.
No surprise there.
And take him out.
That went well.
There we go.
This is my chance.
Wow, Eliza has... or not Eliza. That's going to be a fourth habit for a while. Corin has 31 HP this early on. Like, I'm pretty sure I know I gave her, like, an item that gave her more health, but... I didn't think I gave her an item that increased her health to that much already. Oh, hell.
Much obliged.
I'm not liking these low numbers we're starting off with. Like, I do find it very weird that, like, it gave us a 4th character slot, though. Oh, shoot, I could have attacked from there. Oh, well. We're gonna be fine. Yeah, just know, there's probably gonna be quite a while in this Let's Play where I accidentally call Corin Eliza. Go ahead and take this guy out. Boom!
I could do no less.
Another level up for Jacob.
Oh!
Throw Eliza there. Yep, see, there I go again. 2. Throw Corin there, excuse me.
Thank you.
But yeah, I like I said, I chose Corin to have more power as a dragon because in Birthright, I was actually fully considering having Eliza. I'm saying it right that time because I'm talking about Birthright. I was fully considering having her be a different class than a Nor Hoshida Noble. But I got talked out of it by my girlfriend Alex because she told me, well, Corin can have a different ability as a Hoshida Noble than she would have as a Nor Noble. And I'm like, okay. Stick with Hoshida Noble then. It ended up working out for me. Which is good because I did want to use the dragon power, but... There we go, another one down. This is a very interesting chapter. This is totally new. I don't want to spoil it, but I have a feeling, like, if we're in this place... Oh, shoot, that is a lot of enemies. Yep, ordinary units can't unlock stuff. Yeah, I know. Oh, good job, Jacob. Nice dodge. Also, I will not be referring to Jacob as Jarvis for this one. The reason I referred to Jacob as Jarvis in the previous game was because of my whole joke that I am Iron Man, comparing myself to Tony Stark and all that stuff. Jacob, fall back. So, I was calling my butler Jarvis as a joke. He will just be referred to as Jacob because we're going through the canonical stuff this game. There we go.
Sorry.
And see, now I'm going to have Azura sing to Jacob. And that way Jacob can step forward. Hopefully he'll live through this. I am a little worried about doing this. Okay, have him step forward. He and Corin will take out this guy.
Ready for this? I can help too.
Also, I've been doing the math with all the DLC because there's a lot of it, and I probably will just go ahead and do all of it because it's not that expensive to buy all of it, and I get cool stuff out of it. This game is going to extend to 30 episodes, meaning I will be going into almost June with this game, meaning this game will have taken almost half a year by the time I'm done. Careful, Jacob. Unfortunately, I don't know if I can have him heal himself right now. Okay. He's like nervous sweating, which isn't good, but it's not horrible either.
Much obliged.
Playing a risky game with Jacob here. Alright, let's have Corin come attack. There we go. That's the safe way of doing it. And a level up for Corin as well.
I'm here to help.
Oh shoot, it's on now. We got the Dragon Fang ability. And I'm going to give Jacob the second turn here for actual reasons instead of just because. The actual reason is, one, I can have him come down Here we do this. Ooh, we got rescue. And mend. Jacob, come up here. Items and vulnerary on himself. Zora can come join the team. And she heals Jacob up, but just by being next to him. Open his next chest and get Armor Slayer. Ooh, boy. Ooh, Wendy. Wrestling reference. Just keep that in mind. Oh, pretty good that we have Armor Slayer, but we may not even need it in the end. Wow, having Corin's best class option be Dragon was a genius move on my part. We are kicking so much ass in the early stages already.
Yet another victory. Well, how irksome.
Yeah, he's not gaining skills very fast, is he? Oh, we need another chest key. Do you have one? Yes, he does. Come get me! Zazura to get Jacob up ahead. We may accidentally S-rank Azura and Jacob is the funny thing here. That's not the pairing I'm wanting. I need to write down... I've got a notebook. I need to go write down what S-rank... what supports I had with people. Here, this way, anyone that attacks Corin gets a boost from Jacob. So far, so good. God, I'm gonna have to make a spreadsheet. I'm gonna have to make a spreadsheet, probably, to determine what all I need to do still. Oh, I don't want to make a spreadsheet. I hate spreadsheet. I hate it so much. I had to use it for a class, for a history class, my second semester of college, and I hated it. I'm on my 4th semester, about to be on my 5th. Well, I guess by the time you guys are seeing this, heading into my 5th semester. Because I'll be honest, I'm recording super far in advance right now, just because I haven't done that in a while, and I'm super into where Revelation is going. I think the reason I was so last minute with how I was recording Birthright and Conquest was, well, I know where these stories are going. I know this, I know that. I don't want to spoil stuff there in case it happens again in this game. Look at that. Jacob gets healed again. Chest. It's in here. Steel sword. Nothing Jacob can use, but...
Huh?
Yes! What the? Is there something wrong with my eyes? Could that night be? Lady Corin! Gunter! Is that really you? And you're alive?
Of course.
I am. I lost consciousness as I fell, and when I woke I was here. I have no idea how I survived such a fall. But I swear on my blade I'm no ghost. My arms and legs are as sturdy as ever. It's good to see you're in one piece, Gunter. I'm so glad we found you. I would love to celebrate, my lady, but it appears we don't have time right now. These foes are truly challenging. I'll help you fend them off. Yeah! We got Gunter! Let's keep him right here so that he can work with everyone. Now, unfortunately, one bit of truth I do know about Gunter is that he acts like a DLC character in this game. He has no supports with anyone, whereas in Conquest he has supports with both Jacob and Eliza. Corin, damn it. That's 3 this episode already. And just have him wait this way. Send everyone into the fight. As Azura trails behind. But Gunter's alive, everyone! It's so nice to see him again. I had a feeling we were going to see him here. I just didn't want to say anything because I didn't want to spoil it if he was coming in. I felt like he would, though.
How disappointed.
Yeah, see, there was no heart between him and Eliza. Corin! That's 5! And I'm seriously, I am doing it without realizing I'm doing it. And it's annoying.
We've got this.
Yep, take him out.
Let's go.
But wow, they're kind of giving us the Fire Emblem Awakening treatment. Because you've got the two main characters in Corin and Azura. You've got the servant character. Or you've got your healer. And then you've got your Great Knight immediately. So Gunter's kind of playing the Frederick role in this one. 13 plus 8. That's 21. So now let's go for this.
You have my support.
Boom! Skadoosh!
How did you do that?
Now let's go ahead and do this just to get Jacob ranked up in healing.
I appreciate the help.
Level 6 already. Jacob killing it too. Everyone is killing it. This is great. Oh my god, I am enjoying Revelation already. So it's already a brand new story to me. Like, Birthright and Conquest just felt like very similar stories to me. In a sense, they were. They were just told in reverse order, more or less. And so it kind of got boring after a while. I'm so glad that it's been changed. And I do hope you guys actually like the new layout I've designed for Revelation. I mean, it's the exact same as it was for Birthright and Conquest. I've just changed the background of the Revelation chapter screen. And put the Revelation logo up there. I just thought it was I think it's just nice to have a change. Oh. This is going to seem cheap, but we're doing it. I almost wonder if there's going to be challenge missions we can do in this level. Like, if it'll break the lore for us to do that. I don't know. 18 turns, wow. Gunter, it's so good to see you safe and sound.
Of course.
I'm glad I could see you too, Lady Corin. After I fell, I truly thought I'd never see your face again. It seems you've grown stronger while we've been apart as well. So you aren't dead, old man. Can you give me back the time I wasted grieving over your demise? You haven't changed. It wouldn't hurt you to be kinder. But, why are you all here?
That's,
I brought them.
No.
And who are you?
I am Azura.
If I said I was the princess kidnapped from Nor as a child, would you understand? Ah, yes. I remember you when you were little. I apologize for my failure to protect you from your Hoshidan kidnappers.
No.
There's no need to apologize, really. It doesn't matter at the moment. I'd rather learn how you survived here. You're quite the knight to avoided meeting a terrible fate. You seem familiar with this place, Lady Azura. Where are we exactly?
Truly.
This is Vala, an invisible kingdom tied to the world by the bottomless canyon. It is ruled by Onkos. I don't like that name. I'm just going to keep calling him Onakanos. Onakanos. Who wishes to destroy the entire world. So long as he remains on Valite throne, the world will not know peace.
Now listen.
Listen up, Gramps. I'm only going to warn you once. If you talk about any of this while not in Vala, a curse will dissolve you. What? Is that possible?
Yeah.
It seems so. Also, I've made enemies of both Hoshido and Nor, Gunter. I couldn't bring myself to side against either of them, so they both turned on me. Whenever we next meet, it will be a difficult fight. Will you stand with me?
Of course.
Of course, Lady Corin. I shall always remain at your
Thank
side.
you.
Thank you, Gunter.
Well,
I feel like I must be in a dream, surviving being attacked and falling so far. Though I have to admit, Hans was a disappointment. He barely left a scratch. Ah, that reminds me. Hans said something strange. He claimed he was following King Garen's orders by attacking you. I'm embarrassed to admit this, but King Garen despises me.
Huh?
Despises you? Why? After being honored for valor in battle, I was granted an audience with King Garen. He offered me dragon's blood, accepting would require absolute loyalty to the king. It would have meant becoming his most trusted retainer, the highest of positions. However, it was also meant leaving my homeland, my wife and my child. I turned him down. I wanted to live a normal life. I begged for his understanding. I will never forget his resentment, his rage. I didn't know. That makes sense why you can't S-rank anyone. I appreciate that.
Leave now.
You should not be here. What the? Who are you?
Me.
I am a mage of Vala. You were warned, Valite's warriors. Eliminate them. This is bad. I don't think we're strong enough to defeat them. Let's retreat to the other world. Whew. Looks like we made it back. Who was that woman down there? She said she was a mage. When dawn turns to dusk, when dusk turns to dawn, then the door will spawn.
Huh?
Huh? Is that a poem, Azura? My mother. She said those words to me a long time ago. She said that when dawn turns to dusk and dusk turns to dawn, the path to the bottomless canyon opens and closes. When the dawn turns... oh, I get it. Once every few decades, the sky above Nor and Hoshida will reverse. If I remember right, that should happen a few months from now.
Truly.
Yes, I'm sure that's the sign that the path down there has opened or closed. Since we're obviously able to travel there now, it will close next time. Once it closes, it will stay that way for decades. We won't be able to get there. We don't have much time.
I see.
Then we'll need both kingdoms to stop fighting each other and help us. If we had Xander and Ryoma, there's no way we'd lose. But how can we convince them? We can't tell them the truth.
Well,
We'll just have to find another way. It's the only chance we have. Now that I know there's a common enemy for both countries to fight, I think we can save Nor and Hoshido. All I can do is believe in myself and try to convince others to join us. Corin, I suppose you're right. I felt so powerless on my own, but together we might be able to pull something off. Nothing will change if we stay here. Let's return to Hoshido first. I feel like they might be more willing to listen to us. Well, I'm sure we got some supports to do before we continue on with the story.
Hey?
Ooh, peaches. So let's get everything around here. I'm probably going to reorganize this place. I really liked how my place looked in Birthright. I think that was my favorite of my bases I've set up. But we can now build a Corin statue, and we're going to do exactly what we've been doing with the statues, and that's just kind of having them line the entrance here. Let's make the armory. Wait. Dawn and Dusk armor. Ooh! Ooh, I like that. Oh, I like that. That's really cool. Huh. Oh, look at that. We have it in Hoshidan style. We actually switch it to Norian style, like in... Ooh, I might keep it as Norian style, honestly. Because I did like Norian style. Though I will need to rearrange some stuff if I do that. Sorry, I'm getting... What's Nestrian? Oh, that's so pretty. We might keep it like this, actually. Oh, I really like this. Put that right there. Have the rice on the water. I really like this. Alright, you know what? I never really... You know what? I have not shown rearranging stuff that much, have I? So we're going to put the records hall down here to the side. There we go. Alright. That's my private quarters. Berry garden. Let's move that just opposite the rice field, because these are our two food court areas. I like the spring being right there. Let's move these buildings, though. Let's actually create a little layout with these buildings, okay? So this rod shop is a Hoshidan one. So let's put the Nor and Hoshidan ones kind of opposite each other. Private quarters. Let's... You know what? Let's make my private quarters right there. Traveler's Plaza. We're going to put right here near the kind of entrance area. Topaz Mine. I want to put that near the other one. It's kind of right there when we get off the bridge. Or, you know what? We'll move it over here. We have the Quartz Mine as well, don't we? Oh, no, that's that. That's the Quartz Spring. I'm kind of forgetting things right now. Lilith's Temple, I like where that is. And then our Korin statue goes right there at the entrance. Oh, I really like... This is a really pretty layout. I really like this one. Can I actually get down in the water? Ooh, I can get down in the water? That's neat. I'm not going to change the style, but I want to see what other ones we had. Chevios, Norian, Izamite, Wind Tribe. I feel like Chevios is the only other one. I want to see this Chevios one real quick. I like it. I do. But I really like the one we had. So let's put it back on this stream. Hopefully it doesn't change too much. Okay, it's looking like everything's staying in place. Yeah, we're good. Okay, so I'm going to feed Lilith, we're going to do the supports, and then I'm going to stop. I'll stop gushing about how great this looks. Because I had a Hoshidan Castle in Birthright, I had a Norian one in Conquest. We're not Nor or Hoshido in this game, so we'll just go with what I want, really. Okay. So we'll see what supports we have. We have Corn with... We're going to skip the Azura one because we... well, I might check because they were different in Birthright and Conquest. So we'll see. They might be different in this game too. God, I hate that he doesn't have any kind... Even if he get only like A rank with people. Oh well. This time I'm going to nail it. I'm going to make a perfect cup of tea for Jacob. So first and then I... Oh, ha da da! Are you alright, Lady Corn? I'm fine. The kettle's boiled over. Don't look so worried, Jacob. I can make a pot of tea in my sleep. So you've said, but forgive me for observing that you have not once managed it since our lessons began. That'll get enough truth out of you, mister. You have to at least admit I'm getting better at handling the kettle, though. All I need to learn is how to keep the tea from getting bitter. Quite, but I'm afraid we'll run out of tea leaves first, and by we, I mean the nation. Perhaps you should spend more time just watching me. Then, after a while, you can stop practicing on your own again. But I don't want to get in your way while you're working, Jacob. Thank you, but to be honest, worrying about you is the bigger drain of my time. What? How so? Look to your left. When we started talking, I had washed all the dishes, but now there's another mountain of them. God, I'm like a sheer cliff face of steamware. I'm sorry, Jacob. Now, may I please just make the tea so I can tame the savage dish beast sooner? You know what? No. Go wash the dishes, and I'll make the tea. I can do this. Oh, my apologies. I'd forgotten just how stubborn you can be. I'm not listening, but I can still hear you. Alright. Time to ignore Jacob and get back to this perfect tea I'm making. Fine. May I at least check the tea when it's finished? I suppose this is a bit pointless if I don't make it the way you like it. Alright, Jacob. It's finished. I think I got it this time. Probably. I shall be the judge of that. First, to examine the color of the tea, and secretly add some sugar and hot water. Well done, Lady Corn. The color is passable. Let's have a cup together. This is so silly, but I'm really nervous. It's just tea, though. Hey, it's not bitter. Ah, delicious. Good work, Lady Corn. You're now certified to make a pot of tea. Wonderful. I'm going to go find some other people to try it as well. Do be careful with that hot kettle. I think I managed to cover up the bitterness. Even if it is a little bitter, everyone will gladly drink a cup of tea that she's made. I hope I haven't made a terrible mistake. Alright, let's see if this is any different. Small lake in the middle of the woods reminds me of where I once met Azura. Oh, hello, Corin. What brings you out here? I was looking for you, in fact. I apologize if I interrupted your singing. It's no trouble. Is there something I can help you with today? I actually wanted to talk to you about something I realized. I believe that you and I are in a unique position regarding Nor and Hoshido. I'm a princess of Hoshido that was raised in Nor, and you're a princess of Nor who was raised in Hoshido. Ah, I see what you mean. I agree that we are pretty unique. Because of this background, I think we could have interesting views on our countries. I want to talk with you and compare what we've believed. This is quite interesting. We can start with Hoshido. From my perspective, it seems so warm and bright. The land is fertile, and it seems like no one is ever wanting for anything. A valid observation. This bountifulness makes everyone admittable and respected. And yet, they always have the threat of a Norian invasion hanging over them. Indeed, which is quite unfair. Nor is always the aggressor and without reason. That does seem to be the case, but what if you consider the Norian side? Can you try to imagine how the people in Nor view Hoshidans? I suppose the carefree attitude of Hoshido might look like indifferent to others. It could give people the impression that Hoshidans are very self-centered. So long as there's peace, the people in Hoshido seem uninterested in the world. I had never heard that opinion before, but I think it could have some merit. It could be one of the reasons that Nor dislikes Hoshido so much. I'm glad to be able to look at this situation with a new perspective. I'm sure we'd benefit from continuing this conversation. I agree, though we'll have to continue it another time. The day has just only started, and there's a lot to do. Until next time, Azura. Alright, oh wait, what? You are the ocean's great waves. What a lovely melody, my lady. Thank you, Jacob. My mother taught me that song. It always reminds me of her. Ah, that explains why you looked so happy just now. They must be lovely memories. They are. That's all I have left of her now. Memories and songs. At least you have that. I cannot even recall what my mother looked like. Jacob, I'm so sorry. That's terrible. I'm afraid it is, but don't worry yourself on my account. The world is full of orphans. Still, it would have been nice to have learned a few songs. Please excuse me. Goodness, I have no idea. If I'd known, I would have chosen my words more carefully. Interesting. Alright, so with that, thank you all for watching this episode of Fire Emblem Fates Revelation. If you liked the video, leave me a like. Tell me in the comments what you think of the series so far. And of course, don't forget to subscribe. It's free. It's easy to help me out. And I'll see you all tomorrow for Chapter 8. Xander out.